This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Victor Valley College gets a pair of scoring passes from K.C. Moore to LaShawn Potts, 9 yards and 33 yards. But Pasadena City rallies in the fourth quarter to claim a 17-14 victory over the Rams. The Victor Valley College defense stages repeated goal line stands throughout, keeping the visiting Lancers out of the end zone on 4 separate drive-ending occasions. The decisive touchdown came from long distance early in the fourth quarter. Simply put, Pasadena City found very little success running the ball against the Rams. Victor Valley held the Lancers to 72 yards rushing. The Rams defense forces Pasadena City 3 and out on the Lancers' first possession. 23 is Trayvon McCord, the freshman defensive back and former Barstow Aztec. The Rams' opening drive is well-designed, diversified, and well-executed. Kenyon Edwards Jr. gains 12 for a first down near midfield. From his own 48, Kenyon Edwards Jr. starts up the middle, darts this way, and carries for a first down into Pasadena City territory. On 3rd and 5, K.C. Moore hits Hosea Stokes, and it is first down into the red zone. The O-line gives K.C. Moore time for Kenyon Edwards Jr. to break open out of the backfield, and it is first down Rams at the 9. Second and goal from the 9, K.C. Moore puts it up over the defender, and 6'3" LaShawn Potts goes up and gets it. 6 points, Rams. LaShawn Potts is a sophomore wide receiver from Upland. K.C. Moore is a sophomore out of Las Vegas. He lists at 6'1", 220. Carlos Garcia, the Serrano graduate, drills the extra point. 7-0 Rams. 10-19 on the first quarter clock. Picking up the action with more standout defensive plays, Keyshawn Wilson tackles the pass receiver for a loss. Keyshawn Wilson, 6', 180-pound sophomore cornerback from Adelanto, one of his 5 solo tackles on the day. Darius Gibson, 42, and Axel Ramirez Fasto, 51, combine for the tackle here. No gain on the play. Darius Gibson is the Rams' leading tackler on the year. He will be sidelined with an injury for most of this game. Trayvon McCord, 23, stops the ball carrier after a gain of 2 yards in the red zone. 7 solo tackles for Trayvon McCord this game. He is in on a game-high 9 tackles, same as 22, Mac Miller. It will be Deshaun Wilson's hard hit, knocking the scrambling quarterback down and out of bounds at the 1. This sets up the huge denial by the Victor Valley defense on the ensuing 4th and goal at the 1. Watch 5. It is that same Deshaun Wilson blitzing, dropping the ball carrier for no gain on the 4th and goal at the 1. Job so very well done by the Victor Valley College defense. Textbook goal line stand. Second quarter action, we missed the initial contact but see the immediate aftermath of Jordan Payne's sack. Jordan Payne is 6'3", 215, sophomore linebacker from Pensacola, Florida. 2 quarterback sacks among his 3 tackles for a loss today. We track Jordan Payne's lateral pursuit and sack in its entirety this time. Jordan Payne is the Rams' leading sack master with 4 listed in conference statistics. His 12 tackles for a loss on the year ties him with Darius Gibson in that department. Pursuit and gang tackling like this force an end to this Lancers possession, forcing a punting situation. 44 is Logan Soriano, 5'10", 255, a sophomore linebacker from former Riverside Prep Silver Knight. 16 is Zeus Nguanzo, taking over as safety when Marquise Cato goes out with an injury. Axel Ramirez-Fasto spins the quarterback around, then Jordan Payne completes the sack. Axel Ramirez-Fasto is 5'11", 225, a freshman linebacker from Las Vegas. Pasadena City first strikes pay dirt on quarterback Cade Wentz's 12-yard scramble, tying the score at 7, 4 minutes before halftime. The teams go into the Julian Weaver Stadium locker rooms at the half, 7-7. The teams face off through a scoreless third quarter. The Rams' tackles leader this day is 22, Mac Miller from 29 Palms. The 5'8", 185-pound freshman stunting from his linebacker alignment and sacking the quarterback. 5 solo tackles plus this sack among Mac Miller's 9 tackles against the Lancers. VVC's Jordan Payne forces the fumble, one of 5 Pasadena City fumbles this game. The Lancers recover this one, but you will see on 3 separate occasions coming up that the breaks do not come the Rams' way on fumbles that could or should have resulted in Victor Valley College possession. Here is one such occasion. The unforced fumble. 2 Pasadena City players dive for the ball. I do not believe either gains possession as the scramble continues. Nathaniel Glass finally smothers the ball, but an official had already whistled the play over. This fumble recovery would have given the Rams the ball at the Pasadena City 40. Same Pasadena City possession. 2 plays later, the scrambling quarterback is tripped up by Gabe Sawdy Jr. The ball comes loose. Did the ground cause the fumble? Probably so. But still an example of how the breaks were not coming the Rams' way this game. And how about this play? Trayvon McCord strips the ball away from the receiver. You see the receiver frantically trying to take it back. But the play is ruled pass completion. It's on 4th down, and it keeps what will be a Lancers scoring drive alive. 3 plays later, it is 1st and goal at the 2. Axel Ramirez-Fasto, Zeus Inguanzo, and Logan Soriano pull the plug on the Lancers' power play, no gain. 2nd and goal from the 2. The handoff mishandled. You can hear the Pasadena City sidelines, we got it, and they do. 3rd and goal at the 2. Keyshawn Wilson's pass rush forces the hurried throw, causing the pass to fall incomplete. Once again, the Rams' goal line defense denies the visitors the end zone. Forsaking another try for a touchdown, Pasadena City settles for the field goal, and the visitors go up 10-7, 1 play into the 4th quarter. The Rams respond with a scoring drive that covers 60 yards in 4 plays. Kenyon Edwards Jr. sheds a tackler and carries for 16 yards. 3 plays later, from the Pasadena City 33, K.C. Moore lifts the perfectly thrown pass to LaShawn Potts, who catches it in stride and puts the Rams back on top, 14-10. Unfortunately for the Victor Valley College cause, Pasadena City responds with a 3-play, 40-yard scoring drive of their own, and that is where the scoring ends. The Rams' 4th quarter 11th-hour drives included some outstanding individual efforts, and I must show you this second effort by Kenyon Edwards Jr., who spins through the first defender's attempt to bring him down, then carries defenders on his back, adding 3 more yards to this carry. Kenyon Edwards Jr. carries 26 times for 132 yards this day. The 5'10", 175-pound freshman continues to lead all American Mountain Conference ball carriers in rushing yardage with 941 yards. K.C. Moore connects with LaShawn Potts for another first down, one of a team-high 7 passes caught by the sure-handed 6'3", 195-pound sophomore. Positive takeaways. Despite coming up short on the scoreboard, the Rams' defense holds Pasadena City to 17 points. They average 31 points a game. Trayvon McCord's outstanding game, 9 tackles, moves him up to 3rd in the conference in tackles per game. The Rams go to College of the Desert next and then hope that canceled home game against Compton will be rescheduled. It would conclude the season on Saturday, November 13th. This Victor Valley College Rams football report is brought to you by Griner Buick GMC in Victorville. David Griner and his team are the best damn Rams fans around. Griner always has the best damn used cars, period.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert sports. Howard's, recognizing and supporting the teams, athletes, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Griner Buick GMC in Victorville. Griner has the best damn used cars, period. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. Looking back in High Desert sports history, some of the top playmakers in Victor Valley College history showcased. Former Silverado Hawk Jimmy Musgrave leads the 2013 Rams defense. The new-look running Rams of 2013 are led by the leading scorer in the state, former Barstow Aztec Kevin Lawson. Sierra Steamer breaks the Lady Rams school record for blocked shots in the 2018 home opener. Victor Valley College Rams football highlights. Strong points, big plays, impact players, and marquee performers. Many happy returns. The Rams' special teams provide the offense with good field position. Kick return specialist Quentin Childs is out of El Paso, Texas, El Dorado High School. It takes more than one tackler to bring down this elusive Childs. On this kickoff return, ex-Granite Hills freshman Malik Williams hands off to Kevin Glenn. Malik Williams, from his cornerback position here, fights through the double team to initiate contact. Josh Gonzalez in on the tackle for a loss. Lateral pursuit by Rams linebackers. The ball carrier reverses field, but Jimmy Musgrave and the company pursue, and the result is a loss on the play. 18 is Anthony Barbich, linebacker out of Apple Valley. Tackle made at the line of scrimmage. Linebacker Melvin Robinson out of Las Vegas. First contact behind the line of scrimmage. Linebacker Jimmy Musgrave finishes it off.
On the top of the defense, Jimmy Musgrave.
Jimmy Musgrave, the prototype inside linebacker. The sack here for the 6'1", 230-pound Musgrave out of Silverado High School. This was sack number 8 on the year for number 8. Goal line defense. Ex-Sultana defensive lineman William Smith, 92, penetrates and disrupts the play. Smith at 6'2", 240. Jimmy Musgrave, another finishing touch. A new era begins at Victor Valley College Rams basketball. The new look Victor Valley College Rams first home game. Kevin Lawson leads all scorers in the 84-73 victory over Santa Barbara Community College.
Lawson is the leading scorer in the state, averaging 32 points a game. Lead the state in scoring, one would need to be accurate with the jumper, an added trait setting Lawson apart from and above the rest. He's nearly impossible to stop inside. Brandon Parker's return on Lawson's out-of-bounds pass here. The Rams have 4 players averaging in double figures. Run-of-the-world graduate Max Barkley, 15 points a game. The 6'2 Barkley from Vancouver, British Columbia. Apple Valley graduate Kamani Lane, 15 a game. Assists leader Justin Knowles averages just under 13 points a game. Knowles from Muir High School in Pasadena averages 6 assists as well. The fact that Lawson leads the team and the state in scoring attribute as much to his unselfishness and to that of his teammates.
No egos on this team. Everybody just want to win, and I think that's really what's important in this team. Nobody's worried about scoring. Nobody's worried about statistics, really. I think that's why we mesh so well.
Matt Denny, prep coach for 20 years. Kevin Lawson is as good as anybody I've seen in the high desert.
Victor Valley College gets a record-breaking performance from Sierra Steamer. In the Lady Rams 2018-2019 season opener, the 6'2 freshman registers 10 blocked shots, a new school record. We see the immediate rewards on this play. Sierra Steamer blocks the shot, Heavens Bonner runs it down, and sends it up court to Destiny Marin, who scores the first Lady Rams basket of the new season. Destiny Marin with the inbounds feed to Sierra Steamer, who uses the left hand to score. The first-year Ram from Palmdale's Pete Knight High School leads Lady Rams scorers this game with 16 and rebounds with 13. The Lady Rams unveil a lot of positive signs for first-year head coach Troy Hall. His girls are aggressive going to the basket. Heavens Bonner hits this drive shot. Destiny Marin evades her man-to-man defender, drives to the paint, and scores. The former Serrano, all Mojave River League standout, scores 14 in her VBC debut. The 5'7 freshman and former Lady Diamondback is 6 for 11 from the floor this game. Michaela Hughes drives and scores. Michaela Hughes, one of 2 Lady Rams sophomores who were starters last season. She is another former Serrano Diamondback. Heavens Bonner passes to Destiny Marin, who fights her way through traffic and scores 2 of her 14 points. Amber Evans, the bounce pass entry to Heavens Bonner, whose move inside is good for 2. The 5'7 freshman from Hesperia was all Mojave River League last season. She scores 6 in her first game, a Lady Ram. Destiny Marin beats the Mira Costa defense and beats the clock with this basket just as the first half ends. 12 of Destiny Marin's 14 points this game come in the first half. Next home game for the Lady Rams, Saturday, November 17th against another team of Lady Rams, these from Gavilan College in Gilroy.
The Community Table Restaurant Online Sports Report. Action highlights brought to you by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting Victor Valley teams and athletic programs. The Holiday Inn, favored destination for travelers and visitors to the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on high desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV. Looking back in high desert sports history, Rabbits and Hawks both unbeaten in DSL and high-ranked in CIF, heading into 2016 showdown for the league title. Mossy Bell's 70 special throwback pass to a wide-open Seth Baker gives Apple Valley a score-tying touchdown early in the fourth quarter, and the Sun Devils come from behind victory over Sultana.
Biggest plays from 2017, Victor Valley College Rams double overtime thriller against Mount San Jacinto. Pro 500 racers Daniel Bennett and the Iceman John Aiden log-jammed in season points lead for the 2017 Wheel-to-Wheel Track Championship.
Silverado defenders personify gridiron predators as Rabbits of Victor Valley fall prey to the Hawks in the battle for the Desert Sky League Championship. Levi Taylor dials long distance 3 times with Daniel Dexter, 41, 74, and 60 yards after a scoreless first quarter. The Hawks score 35 unanswered points in quarters 2 and 3. Silverado follows their 21-0 halftime lead with 14 unanswered third-quarter points on their way to the Desert Sky League title clinching 35-8 victory. Mossy Bell's 70 special throwback pass to a wide-open Seth Baker gives Apple Valley a score-tying touchdown early in the fourth quarter, and the Sun Devils come from behind victory over Sultana. Ethan Smith's extra point is the margin of victory in Apple Valley's 13-12 homecoming win over the Sultans. Sultana had taken the lead on the 4-yard scoring pass from senior quarterback Ryan Griffin to Jonathan Garcia on the second play of the fourth quarter. Apple Valley's Nathan Crouch, 55, blocks this extra point attempt to hold Sultana's lead to 6, 12-6. Sultana scores first on Ryan Griffin's 8-yard pass to Brett Brammer 5 minutes into the ballgame. The bouncing snap from center contributes to Nathan Crouch, 55, blocking the extra point attempt, 6-0 Sultans. Seth Baker's touchdown run from 24 yards out on Apple Valley's ensuing possession puts the Sun Devils on the scoreboard with 5 minutes remaining in quarter number 1. Sultana blocks the extra point attempt, and the score remains tied at 6. Scoring summaries: 2 Ryan Griffin touchdown passes and 2 touchdowns by Seth Baker, with the game decided by the lone successful point after touchdown. And the homecoming crowd in Apple Valley High School's 50th season of existence is treated to the 13-12 triumph.
The Victor Valley College Rams make one huge clutch big-time play after another, playing catch-up most of the night in a bitterly intense, rough-and-tumble battle against Mount San Jacinto, before dropping an American Mountain Conference decision to the Eagles in double overtime. Freshman quarterback Trey Cox has his most productive game of the season, 21 completions for 244 yards and a touchdown. Sean White carries for 141 yards and scores twice. The Rams conduct a 10-play, 74-yard scoring drive on their first possession, capped by Sean White's 35-yard touchdown. The 5'9", 225-pound fullback is the Rams' leading ball carrier the second season in succession. The returning all-conference fullback has rushed for over 800 yards in the team's 8 games this year. Sean White is out of basic in Henderson, Nevada. The Eagles try a little pre-Halloween trickery, but no treat. And we go to the Rams' ball with 25 seconds showing before halftime. Trey Cox connects with Michael Bonham, and the Rams are within field goal range. Dominic Hernandez kicks it through from 35 yards out, and the teams go into the locker rooms tied at 10 at the intermission. Thus begins one of the Rams' most impressive offensive drives of the season. 4th down, ball at the 2. Trey Cox over the middle to Michael Bonham. Touchdown, Victor Valley College. The former Silverado Hawk comes through. This 16-play, penalty-marred scoring drive consumes 7 minutes off the fourth quarter clock. 17-17 with 7 minutes to play in regulation. To make what becomes a very long story shorter, the teams battle to a scoreless tie at the end of regulation. There remained further heroics by Trey Cox and company in efforts to flip their fate. The game is prolonged by the seemingly endless stream of penalties mixed in with a handful of serious injuries. Mount San Jac scores on their possession in the first overtime. The Rams retaliate on Sean White's second trip into the end zone on the night. Quarterback Trey Cox pleads with Coach Dave Hoover to go for 2 points on the conversion, especially after the Eagles are penalized half the distance, but the Rams opt to tie it back up on Dominic Hernandez's kick, and the game goes into a second overtime. The Rams' last desperate gasp is Trey Cox escaping the horse collar sack attempt on fourth down, resulting in the Eagles' interception. Mount San Jac kicks the game-winning field goal for the 27-24 victory in double overtime.
The races for the wheel-to-wheel track championships get closer by the race. 2 points separate first and second place drivers in 2 classes. This spooktacular event, Pro 500 Maine, has Buck Blair, Brian Struder, Daniel Bennett, and John Aiden battling lap after lap. Buck Blair 39, Brian Struder white 10, John Aiden white 7, Daniel Bennett black 29. Defending track champion Daniel Bennett remains in the lead in season points by 2 points, entering the second to last race of the season. Daniel Bennett has 94 season points. John Eden's fourth place finish gives him 92. Buck Blair will pull from the pack to take the checkered. Brian Struder just edges out Daniel Bennett for second. The spooktacular was a frightfully enjoyable night for the Struder family. Not only did Brian Struder come in second in the Pro 500 Maine, son Braden, also driving the white 10, wins the intermediate class Maine. 10-year-old Braden was Rookie of the Year last year. Braden Struder and Dad Brian race out of Murrieta. Stevie Rogers, 3, comes in second in the intermediate Maine. Ricky Simpson, 29, is the season points leader in the intermediates class with 91 points, a narrow 2-point lead over Trent Johnson, who finishes third in the spooktacular Maine. In one of the closest races of the night, Rookie of the Year front-runner Justin Taylor, 33, takes the restrictor plate Maine, edging season points leader Daniel Smithson. Will Brown, 84, is on his way to winning the Dirt Carts Junior Track Championship. Will Brown's third place gives him 97 season points. Maxwell Tippett's 88 wins the Juniors Carts Maine, giving him 70 season points, good for third in season standings. Valu Quality Truck Bodies rolls out these high-performance flashbacks to this date in High Desert, Mojave River Valley sports history. Valu Quality Truck Body, family-owned and operated since 1954. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, supporting teams, schools, and athletes throughout the Victor Valley. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Howard's, recognizing and supporting the teams, athletes, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Greiner Buick GMC in Victorville. Greiner has the best damn used cars, period. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half hour of High Desert television today. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Thanks for watching.